Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. So, today I am kind of taking you through my day as a homeschooling mama. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Nadia. I am a mama to five. I currently school age a third grader and then kinder slash like first grade and then pre-K. So I got a variety of ages, and I'm kind of wanted to take you throughout my day and just kind of show you guys what we're up to. So we usually start our day after breakfast. Sometimes my son will get up and he will want to get his schoolwork done before breakfast, but usually it's a whole gang kind of situation where after breakfast we tidy up and then we sit down in our homeschool room. So we start off with independent studies, and then so by that I mean everyone gets started on their handwriting, math, phonics. I used to have a pretty strict schedule of where I was following: first do math, first do writing. But I noticed my kids thrive better when I just let them pick whichever one they want to start off with first. I originally did the schedule so that, for example, if my son is working on handwriting, I can help my daughter with math. But it was just oftentimes they wanted to do their own thing and pick their own subjects. So I kind of just let that go. And then whenever they need my hand, my help, we have started to implement raising our hands because we had problems with interrupting and being impatient. But that's basically what we do. And I kind of just want to talk a little bit as if, you know, me and you are having a cup of tea today. And I want to share some tips with you. Maybe you're a first time homeschooling mama. Maybe you're a mama that's homeschooling and is just super overwhelmed, or trying to control everything in homeschool like I was. I feel I've gone through many different stages with homeschooling. I started off the year wanting to be a lot more intentional and control more of the aspect of homeschooling. So I did a very detailed timeline. Like, I mean, I should like get an award for that because that took me hours to learn and to use Excel sheet and all that stuff. So, but basically, we have put that on the back and we have not even used our timetable because we are just so in our rhythm of homeschool. And I know that we do the Simply Charlotte Mason writing twice, sometimes three times a week, depending on the week. We like to chip away on history almost, I would say, some weeks it's almost every day. Some weeks we have 2 days a week where we do history. So basically, I still keep it out for my reference and say, like, oh, I don't think we've done geography in the past 3 days. Let's do geography today. So basically, that's kind of what I keep it for, just to reference and as like a reminder, but we don't use it strictly. So we start off our day with some devotionals and then we just jump into our studies. Then, once my little children are excused, and you'll see a little short video towards the end, I'll read them their little devotional from their little Bible, and then they are free to play. Now, my pre K is basically not even learning anything. She is just there to kind of just learn basic stuff. And then she learns most of the stuff through everyday life, but she feels very involved and very happy if she gets to connect her opposites and circle the difference in the picture. So we have a pre-K writing a little thing, and then we have a coloring book that is super toddler based and is very good for having her learn to color within the lines. And then she just does some like little math manipulatives, learning her numbers 1 through 5. Mind you, she is 4. So recognizing letters and putting like little manipulatives onto a board. Then we have my kindergartner slash first grader. She is getting all her bookwork done. That usually does take us about from anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending how motivated she is. Usually she's done, I would say, like anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes. You might hear my kids in the background singing. And then my son is in third grade, and his studies will take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, sometimes longer, depending how much he'll drag it out that day or how many interruptions we have with our baby. So I do have a 10-month-old in tow, which makes life a little bit funner and more chaotic. So we kind of have to work also to her schedule. She was getting fussy. And usually I'll give the kids a tiny break and then I'll go nurse the baby and put her to sleep. And then kids know the minute I come down, it is back time to school. Working with kids, kids get tired of sitting. I oftentimes implement a 15-minute break, maybe 5-minute break. I would do no more than 15-minute break unless I'm going to put the baby to sleep. Otherwise, I feel like we lose focus. So a very short break, they can go, I don't know, jump, go do something with there's a timer we set, and then once the timer rings, we have to come back. Now, this timer thing usually applies just to my son because, like I said, my girls are done quite fast. Even though I am noticing that my daughter needs a little bit more stuff that is more challenging to her, I feel like the curriculum that I picked for her was just a little too easy. So I'm going to be implementing a few more things this month. So I used to be very, um, what's it called, stressed out because I felt like I'm pulled to the max, which I am. But you will see me throughout this video. I was able to accomplish a lot of things. So I don't just sit at the table with the kids while they're doing their studies. Sometimes I do, don't get me wrong. And if they need my undivided attention, then I am sitting there with them. But I've noticed, and I'm trying to implement teaching my son to be a bit more independent in his studies and just kind of having him read the instructions and then do the problems, especially in his math. And then basically everything else he does independently. So he doesn't need me there. He needs me around so he can ask me a question. But I was able to get rid of this broken lamp, floor lamp that we had. And then I was able to bind a new curriculum. I was able to bind a Bible study that I'm using. So I was able to accomplish a lot of things around my homeschool area. I was able to plan my week as well for homeschool. In the past, I had a strict schedule where Sunday nights I would sit down and plan my schedule, which is phenomenal. And if you are able to do that, I highly suggest it. But I am a busy mama, and the last thing I want to do Sunday night is plan my week for homeschool. I just want to crash, honestly, or take a bath alone and not have anyone knocking on the door. So, but I do hope once my baby is a little bit older, I will utilize my Sundays a lot better. So, other than that, I kind of just get stuff done during the school day. I like to do the most planning on like a Monday. So we will do while the kids are doing their independent studies and they don't need my help, I will basically just look through the curriculum, see what we're doing this week, if we can add in some crafts, activities, and that kind of stuff. But I'm really, really laid back with my homeschool. Geography is so simple. We learn geography through books, and it's just, I think the more relaxed you are in homeschool, the more the kids will thrive. Now, that is not to say I want to give them a feast, as Charlotte Mason says. So I do want to provide a multiple and a variety of thoughts and inspirations for them to have so that they can enjoy everything. Anyways, thank you for hanging out with me today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this short video of our homeschool day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.